All that talking is. Almost. I'm trying for my motherfucker.
saying.
What is you saying though?
15 minutes for a direct is just enough.
It's not enough to be up this fucking early, but I'm here anyway, so fuck it. Now, all I'm hoping to gain from this direct is a justification for that insane price. That's it. That's all I care about.
We can only hope.
Which means the game has to have enough content for it to be $80 fucking dollars.
Here's the question.
Huh?
What's the question?
Does that question have to be? Does that content have to be at launch?
Yes.
No, not necessarily.
No, I'm paying at launch. It better be on.
Right. We might not make it. Tomorrow's not promised.
Because I'm just saying. I just think that they're up. I just think they're upcharging, and then like the DLC will be free. That's what I think.
Okay, that's still whack though. Give me. What if I don't want the DLC?
You want the DLC?
See, now the whole argument falls apart, Tito. You can't do that.
You want it.
What the fuck?
But he doesn't even know what it is.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't care. They don't care.
I agree with free DLC. It's not fucking free if the game's $10 more. What are y'all talking about, man?
You paid in advance.
You fucking
and you're still gonna pay for the DLC.
Speaking of money,
you paid for DLC you haven't even seen yet. I should have the choice in the matter. The game should, if they're gonna package the DLC with the game, who asked for that? Just give me the game for $70 then. Make the DLC $10. let me choose, bro. Thank you for 101 months, my brother. These Kart lobbies about to go crazy, show. Can't wait for you to take part. Watch out, bro. I'm paying $80. Fuck it. Every single one of you guys is getting the fucking bundle, anyways.
If they can.
yeah. Fuck, drop the price. Don't sell
Look,
it.
this is all an assumption. There might not be any free DLC. It's a logical assumption, but it's just an assumption nonetheless. Can't put all our eggs in that basket. Shit could just be $80 off rip just because. But that's what I'm saying. That's the only information I want. I want to know why the game is $80 instead of 70. Shemaine, thank you for 86 months.
All they had to say is this shit is expensive. We raising the price. That's all they had to say.
And Max, thank you for 87 months.
I mean, games haven't raised in price in 3 decades. It's like
that's not true, bro. It's not true at all, actually, because they were 50, then 60, then 70.
Well, they've been 60 since like the PlayStation.
No, hell no.
I've been paying 70 all last year. What you mean?
No. He's saying games have cost 60 since the PlayStation, and that's not true. I'd say around Xbox 360, PS3 time is when they became $60.
I'm pretty sure it's the PlayStation. Let me look.
I'm pretty sure you're on crack, buddy.
No, because I watched the fucking documentary about these prices.
Hey man, my 3DS games are 40. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think I've ever seen the era of $50 video games. That's like that was like GameCube, PS2 era.
My man Puff, I haven't heard you in a hot minute, bro. How's it
going?
going?
Boy, it's going good, man. It's going good.
If the physical is $80, it's understandable. No, the fuck it isn't. No, the fuck it isn't, bro. How about Kingdom Hearts $50 brand? Look, there was a time where games were $50, and then around Xbox 360 time, PlayStation 3 times, when they became standard across the board 60, and then like a little longer after that, it became 70. Like 70 is obviously more recent. 3DS games were 40. Ain't nobody talking about no fucking 3DS, bro.
Oh no. 3DS got games.
No, of course, but we're not talking about 3DS in terms of full price games. We should be paying more. Why would you even say that? Even as a joke, like what do you gain from that?
I think it's funny looking back even further when you're looking at like Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo games. Some of those games are like extortionately expensive.
Nah, those games were expensive, but that's because the market wasn't really established for real. You know what I'm saying? They could just charge whatever the fuck. There's nothing to compare it to.
This is what I thought.
Yeah, it wasn't until like PS2 era where it kind of settled.
Yeah, so the end of the PS1 and the beginning of the PS2, because because Sony standardized the CD print in which games are actually physically made on.
Not the
They
print.
were able to sell them for 60, but the games on the SNES 60 or 70, crazy.
Yeah,
That's
that
not
was
even
before
inflation.
things were standard.
Yeah.
That's not even factoring inflation. Where, you know,
No,
you look at that.
Yeah.
The 60 now, the 60 back then has got to be like 100 and something now.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that the actual price of games has been $60 regardless of anything else happening with inflation for
but
2 decades.
Like I said, man, at some point it settled down. You talking early shit when they didn't even know what price to put things at. Obviously, a fucking PlayStation game is not worth $80 fucking dollars or $60 or whatever the fuck they were charging. But like I said, at some point, everybody seemingly agreed upon how much a new game costs for whatever console it was.
So Sony found cheap CDs made in China on how to print the actual games on that could like fit the games for cheap so they could mass produce them. That's why there's 8 quadrillion PS2 games. And so they sold them for 60 and the Xbox is like, oh fuck. And so they sold their games for 60. But Sony was like, no, we're just gonna make buku games and put them on cheap hardware.
What the fuck?
Doom 64 was retail $79.99.
That's a lot of money.
On the 64 is that's crazy.
That's the Evo thing in 59 months, bro.
Oh, you streaming?
Yeah, about to watch the Mario Kart Dirt. Right and early, cat.
Nice comfy 2 p.m.
2005.
If you're with 136 months in a row, Jesus Christ.
Wait, why you gotta flex on me, bro? I had the highest number and he didn't come in and flex on me? Like that's crazy.
What you got, Tito?
I'm here, man.
No, but I resubbed today is what I'm saying. You didn't resub today.
But I did.
What
No,
number
I'm
you
talking
got,
about-
Tito? What number you got, bro?
101.
101? That's a lot, bro. That's crazy.
I hate
That's a
you.
wonderful
Shut up.
number.
Why is he doing that? Why? For what? What did I do to you?
Appreciate you,
Huh?
my boy Puff, man. 114
I
in a
hate-
row, bro. Shit.
I hate you, dude. Oh God, I do. $60 in 2005 is worth $98.25 today. Just as a heads up.
Anyways,
Damn, so I was close.
I sure hope they show me why this game is $80. That's all I care about. Why is this game $80? If they say it's because the DLC's packaged in, they can literally eat a fucking cock. Chubbs, thank you for 5 gifted, bro. Appreciate you. Unless that cow twerks on that cart, it can't be no 80. What the fuck?
But if it's not that, what would be a good reason?
I don't know, maybe a ton of content. I that's the only thing that makes sense. But obviously
A ton of
DLC is
release
also
content.
content. So yeah,
Right,
release
that's what I'm
content.
saying.
Release content. I'm not. I don't
so
want to
now-
pay for
so
my
that's why-
DLC fucking retroactive.
That's why I asked, does it have to be a release? And you said not necessarily. But it sounds like it does.
Well, not necessarily means not necessarily. Doesn't mean yes or no. I'll see what they do, man. I gotta see. Shout out Alex, thank you for the 10 gift. Appreciate you, cat. We'll see, man. Either way, I'm gonna be driving a fucking cart, so it's really like it's already crazy that it costs $80 off rip, but whatever. Would you want it to drive? Well, that's not really the point. What I'm really saying is, what fucking racing game costs $80 fucking dollars? Not a single one. Because even if it's a good game, you just driving a fucking car or a vehicle.
Hey, watch your mouth now. Hey. coming from a car, nigga. Hey, it's not just any vehicle, bro. It's
Junior Liz,
sentimental
thank you
value.
for the 84 months. Appreciate you.
You know, Trey, you know that nigga don't drive.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Hey.
That's what I'm saying.
Nigga don't even drive. He said, this ain't nothing but some stupid ass car shit.
I'm just talking about Mario, man. I'm not talking about real life. Accelerator 6, thank you for 57 months.
Oh, where are my bullets?
Nintendo taxing heavy this year. They have no fucking business to either. They just some greedy fucks. That's it, bro. LMPR rules, thank you for 18 months. It's been 18 months since I subbed. Well, it probably hasn't since it's not 18 months in a row. But nonetheless, appreciate you, kid. The whole chat saying drop the price. Still.
Seen that on the Treehouse Live direct days, and they were going at it for the whole day every time.
They're still doing it right now.
I wonder if people who would do this if it wasn't Nintendo. I don't think so.
I don't think so, bro. Like I said, an $80. First of all, an $80 game is crazy, but an $80 Nintendo game don't even fucking make sense, damn near. Why the fuck would Mario Kart be that fucking much?
Mario Kart or that Nintendo game? Because I think niggas would pay 80 happily for like a Breath of the Wild game.
No, they would not buy. They wouldn't pay it
Wait.
happily. They just pay it because they want to play Breath of the Wild. They wouldn't be happy about it. Who's happy about paying more money? Why would you ever be happy? about that?
Wasn't Tears of the Kingdom 70?
Yeah, it was 70.
Yeah, and I think people were bringing that up.
I didn't hear a word about that. I didn't even know it was 70. I'm gonna be honest until you just said it. That's how little I heard about it.
I remember that being a thing.
Nobody is ever pleased with paying more money, but it just has to be justifiable. As long as it's somewhat justifiable, I can't really say too much. It is crazy, but it will still make sense. If Pokemon ever goes a lick over $60 fucking dollars, bro, they better count their fucking days. If a Pokemon game, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet should have cost fucking $25.
Yep.
Not
Yep.
even.
I mean, they're charging $15 for that fucking demo game on the Switch too. So I don't know.
That's crazy when you think about how Astro's Playroom is free on the PS5.
Right now. If they said like God of War was $80, I'm not saying.
Drivers, start your engines. Welcome to the Mario Kart World game, available exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. What kind of races await you? In Mario Kart World, you'll aim for first place in each Grand Prix. But why stop there? Across cities, plains, a desert, and even the ocean, you can drive virtually everywhere in this fully interconnected world. Races are held on courses scattered throughout various regions that span this world, and you can freely drive between them. There's a lot in store, and we're only at the starting line. Let's introduce some of the courses that are waiting for you. Here we go! Courses are found throughout the world, inspired by their surrounding region. Let's take a look at some of the new courses to explore. Ride the ridges and roads on Mario Brothers Circuit. And cruise the curves around the canyon. You can't miss it. See the sights and structures of Crown City. You can even soar in style down Main Street. Drift along the rapid waterways of Salty Speedway and make a splash around the city's canals. Stay cool in the snowy trails of Starview Peak. Just don't slip off while soaking up the scenery. Have a spirited showing at the ghostly movie theater Boo Cinema. It's a whole new kind of drive-in theater.
Waluigi.
Got the vampires.
And in addition to lots of new courses, there's Toad's Factory,
A classic.
Peach Beach, Wario Shipyard, and more. Nostalgic courses from past titles are also here, but now they're reimagined and spread throughout the world, where races can happen during the day or at night. Race as familiar characters like Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, and Yoshi.
Why is he so excited to
Plus
say
new
Yoshi?
drivers like
That's his
Goomba,
favorite.
How the fuck Goomba gonna drive with no hands?
Spike,
Be nice like that.
and
Bro, we got the
that's
dolphin in
right,
this game, man.
Cow.
The cow.
The dolphin got
Even
no
more
hands
new
or feet.
racers are
His name is
waiting and
Cow.
ready to roll. Select your character. Choose your vehicle. Then you're off to the
Thank God
races.
you don't have to mix and match parts anymore.
Characters and vehicles each have different stats, so make sure to find the combo that best suits you. There are two main styles of race revving up in this world: Grand Prix and Knockout Tour. In both modes, up to 24 drivers can participate, the most in series history. Your rivals aren't the only hazards you'll need to avoid on the road. Look out for cars that shoot bullet bills, attacks from Hammer Brothers, and other obstacles along the way. Try to steer clear. And now, get ready for Grand Prix with Mushroom Cup, Flower Cup, Star Cup, and more. Grand Prix races are held all around the game's world. You'll race through 4 different courses in each cup and aim for the top spot. In Mushroom Cup, you'll start off racing around Mario Brothers Circuit, while the second race will take you from Mario Brothers Circuit to Crown City. For the first time,
We know that the
you'll need
feather's
to
coming
drive
back.
yourself to the next course in Grand Prix. So don't sleep at the wheel. And if you conquer all Grand Prix Cups, rumor has it that a certain colorful course will appear. Next up is a new mode, Knockout Tour.
That'd be the best Rainbow Road in
to
series
Ice
history.
Rally and more. These extended races take you from one end of the world to the other.
Castro, thank you for 8 months.
Get ready for a sprint. But you've got to place if you want to stay in the race. Speed towards checkpoints throughout the world. If you don't make the cut, you're
that's
out
cool.
of the running. Buckle up. The competition gets more intense as you
Wait, the
close
bullet bill
in on the
sits behind you
checkpoints.
like this?
You've got to drive to survive in Knockout
Yeah, I think
Tour.
all the
So
items
keep
do
your
now.
eyes on the prize
you don't have to
and
hold them
aim
back
for
anymore.
first place.
Does it by itself.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want my bullet bill to be back there. Just use it right over there or something.
Items can drastically change the outcome
I
of a
guess
race.
so other people
Oh
know
yeah,
it's
they got
like-
hammers as well. That's new.
Here are some new items that'll help you out. Coin shell. When you throw a coin shell, coins will appear.
Hey, that's cool.
Now's your chance to grab them. Just don't let your rivals cash in
Look at
first.
us.
Damn.
Ice flower. With the ice flower, you can freeze out rivals and send them spinning.
So it's a fire flower.
Aim the hammer in an arc,
In ice
and
mode.
nailed it.
Yep.
Hammers also stay on the course for a short time and can be used to block off rivals. Mega Mushroom. With the Mega Mushroom, go big so your rivals will go home. Feather. Use the feather to jump up and avoid
clean.
attacks.
I fuck with that.
You may even discover some unexpected routes.
Wait. This is some bullshit.
Comic. With Comic's magic, your rivals will transform. What other mysterious effects will happen?
What the fuck?
You'll have to see for yourself. The lower your placement, the more likely you are to find items that'll turn the tables. So when you get items, go for it. And if you're new to the Mario Kart series, there are added support features to help you along the way. These include smart steering, which helps you stay on the course.
Trash ass.
Tilt controls, where you can hold
I'm
the
using
Joy-Con
tilt
2
controls.
I'm
controller
using tilt
horizontally.
controls.
Use motion controls to steer. And if you have
Let's
the
go.
Joy-Con 2
Oh,
wheel,
they're bringing it
you
back.
feel like you're really driving.
Now, hold on, little Timmy definitely getting the Joy-Con wheel.
Bro, the Joy-Con wheel is a fucking scam, bro.
Ooh, how about a quick break? A snack sounds good right about now. Hey,
yeah,
look,
boy.
it's a drive-through.
Yoshi Burger.
What the cookie?
Here
Hold
at
on now.
Yoshi's, you can grab an order to go.
What is it made of?
Dash food.
Cow?
Take a bite, and
No.
you can unlock outfits inspired by your meal.
What? What the fuck was the
Eat some
inspiration behind
sushi
that?
and-
Sushi.
Whoa.
That's racist.
Nice threads. Once unlocked, these outfits can be selected from the character selection screen. Who knows what dishes
That's fine.
or
That's cool.
outfits you'll find. Make a pit stop
ate
and
5
check out these
kebabs at
drive-thrus
once.
all around the world.
The hot shit gave him a cowboy
That was a
outfit.
nice detour. Now let's get back to the action.
So you're telling me I can play as a cow wearing a cowboy hat?
Yep.
Let's introduce some new tricks that'll help you ace each race.
New tricks, bro.
Okay.
Charge jump. You can now use a charge
Oh.
jump by holding the drift button while driving straight ahead. Charge and release to jump.
What the fuck is that?
Use this to
That
leap
feels like
over
a substitute
obstacles.
for wheelies from Mario
Grind
Kart
along
Wii.
power lines and dodge attacks from your rivals.
Oh, you got pretty hot.
Oh,
And if you jump toward a wall, you can wall
What?
ride for a short period of time.
that's fine.
Ooh.
Chain some tricks together, and you may even reach places like...
Oh, shit.
so
Oh,
close.
you tried it.
Almost there. Whenever this happens, be kind and rewind. This
Right.
will return your vehicle to its original position.
That's not word.
Nice, made it.
Maybe it is, shit.
This can come in handy when mapping out how to best approach a course.
You motherfucker playing Tony Hawk
Keep
now.
in mind, though,
Hold
your
on.
rivals will still move normally when you rewind, so don't lose your lead.
But that's a flex. You rewind on someone and still beat him?
Want to take a spin in even more races? In time trials, it's you against the clock. Here, you can race without any other competitors.
You know, the Famicom snapback?
And if you go
Right.
online, you can download and compete against ghost data from racers around the world.
I'm a Dustin.
Customize the rules of the road in Versus Race. You can use the classic rule set of running 3 laps within the same course, or you can choose to drive the distance from one course to another.
That's cool.
You can even
Thank
take
you
the
for the
road less
option.
traveled and choose routes that aren't in Grand Prix or Knockout Tour. Up to 24 drivers can now compete in 2, 3, or even 4 teams. Group up and get ready to put the pedal to the metal. Next up, Battle Mode. Pop off locally or online in Balloon Battle. Use items to burst your rivals' balloons. Pop them all and your rivals out.
Let's go.
And Coin Runners, where you can go for the gold by collecting the most coins. Race or battle, enjoy whatever drives you.
What the fuck?
Yoshi got cooked.
You got the apple drink?
When you're not racing, you can enjoy free roam and go wherever your heart takes you. No roads? No problem. Ride the rivers. See the seas.
Hiding in the middle of the ocean.
Drive the desert.
Yo, the pokey.
Why is that a fucking character?
Or jump off from way up here.
All the way out
You
here.
can go wherever you like, even to the edges of the world.
You will never find.
Hey, there's a P-switch over there.
Ooh.
This is cool.
Hit hundreds of P-switches you find across the world to start missions. By completing them, you can hone your driving ability outside of races. There are also hidden coins, hidden panels, and more.
Ooh.
So take the scenic route and explore.
Okay, but what do these get me?
Also,
That's the
during
question.
free roam, you can take photos whenever you like. Strike a
She
pose.
posed while
Look
in
at the
free,
camera.
in free motion.
Choose a
Or in-
frame to decorate, and
How you
Nice.
pose while frozen?
that one's a winner.
Don't worry about it, man.
She's suspended in the air.
If one person has Mario Kart World, up to 4 players can race in split screen on the same system. The game also supports local wireless play. Up to 8 players.
Why the dolphin
with up to
riding
2
himself?
Players on each system can race together this way. And up to 24 players from around the world can join a race or battle in online play.
Keep it a buck. Who's ever brought their Switch to the Switch function so everybody can play Mario Kart on their own Switch against each other? Because never in history has that happened, bro.
This may look like free roam, but this is where you'll wait while your friends
Maybe at
join
like
you.
launch, and that was it
Looks like
Just
someone's
try it.
arrived.
for the novelty.
Yep, you can meet up with your crew anywhere in this world. By checking the map, you can quickly see where your friends are and travel to their location. Battle or race with custom rules. Or just go for a ride together. Make this road trip your own. You can also take photos together along the way, if that's more your speed.
Bro, you gotta be fucking
Hold on
kidding me,
With
bro.
Game Chat,
Hold
enjoy
on.
an expanded experience by talking online with friends. Use
Man,
the
what?
built-in microphone to voice chat while driving together.
Hold on, Tito. You can't see him on the map.
Let's go. Check this out.
Bro, that shit looks insane. Turn this shit on, man.
Are you kidding me?
Take a
Whoa!
back seat and watch each other's game screens.
Yeah, are you driving the truck, bro?
That's what I'm saying.
If you have a Nintendo Switch 2 camera, you can enjoy seeing your friends' reactions while playing
Oh
together.
my god.
Who's close by?
I'm gonna get first to whip my meat out on camera, bro.
That's insane.
No, no,
You'll be
no,
able
that's
to tell
gonna be
in an
mine. That's
instant.
me. Yeah.
Hey, Michelle and Bullseye.
Well, we know why I'm gonna do it.
And
You
when
know what
playing
I'm
together
gonna do?
in person on the same
And I
system,
got a long
a
banana.
single camera can
Yes, we
detect
do.
up to 4 people's faces.
Because the same week,
Enjoy
the same
view
week,
and get
I
ready
got
to face
banned.
off with your
A
friends.
girl had her whole booty, cootie, and nudie on the
Yeah,
fucking
chill,
camera.
chill. Wait till the shit over, bro.
I censored it for you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Booty, cootie,
That booty cootie and nudie.
and all that on camera. But she got a day off of the Twitch. I got a motherfucking 3 weeks off. Hell no. That's what I'm saying. So when y'all see the when y'all
A
see some on that
transcontinental race
camera,
around
hey,
the world is
just turn
just
my
around
shit
the
off,
corner
bro.
in
Just turn. Matter
Mario
of fact,
Kart World.
I'm gonna text
Available
all y'all niggas on that
exclusively
day.
on
I'm be like,
Nintendo
don't
Switch
go on
2.
that shit.
A
Okay,
hardware
hold on,
bundle
hold
that
on, hold on.
includes a digital version of Mario Kart World will also be available.
Still ain't tell you the price of nothing. Still ain't tell you the price of nothing. Even though we know now, they still ain't tell you the price in the fucking direct. And they're doing that shit on purpose, bruh. They not slick.
They scared.
Okay, now after watching this shit, I don't see the justification for 80 fucking bucks. I don't see it. Not to mention, if they're bundling it with the Switch for 500 bucks, they don't need to charge 80. Obviously, I don't know where they're losing.
Yep.
They're losing the money somewhere, either on the Switch or the game. But if they're bundling it with the Switch for 500, they don't need to charge 80 bucks. They don't. And I don't see the $80 justification. It looks like a great game, but it looks like an upgrade of Mario Kart. Why is it more expensive now? It just looks like the next game. It's an $80 game. That's what's up, Tajim. Anyways, yeah, I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. Personally, I don't see it, man.
I don't think there's ever been a game that anyone could say.
You gonna buy it though?
like,
I don't know if you heard that they have a bundle that costs $500 that includes the game. But that's what I'm gonna be getting. So.
I just don't think there's anything they can say to justify to anybody, to be honest.
That's not true, bro.
I just like, I don't think there's a game where someone would be like, I'd pay more money for this before they played it. Sure, maybe after you play it, like afterwards, you'd pay $80 or $100 for an ultimate.
What kind of nonsense is that? If somebody told you a game was $100 fucking dollars, you gonna buy it and say, yeah, I don't think this is worth $100, or are you gonna say it's not worth $100 before you play it, like everybody else is gonna do? It's insane to pay $80 for a fucking video game, a Nintendo one at that.
But that's what I'm saying. There's
I don't need to play it to say that.
That's what I'm saying. But you've said you'd pay $100 for Ultimate. You've said that.
I mean, that was really like a hyperbole situation, but yeah, that's facts. Ultimate has a lot of content in it. This game obviously has a lot of content in it as well. But like I said,
100 is crazy, but you'd pay 80 for Ultimate.
But like I said, this game is not like, I don't know, bro. It's a racing game. It's not like, I don't know. I guess it depends.
Oh, I'm not talking about this game specifically. I'm saying I don't think there's anything anybody could do to justify to raise the price of anything before you play it.
Well, it just depends, bro. I don't think that's true. I really don't think that's true. But maybe I just don't feel that way about Mario Kart. Mario Kart is a casualized game.
I agree.
You turn it on at a party or where there's people around and you fucking race. Like,
yeah, maybe it's a Mario Kart thing. I'm saying that I think that people are just averse to prices going up in general. So no matter what they say, if the price is going to go up, they're not going to think it's justified until after they play it. Is what I'm saying.
that's not true though, because if they upfront give you all these amazing features, then you know why they up the price. But I don't get that from this game. If they told me the new iPhone was $2,000 and I could do all these fucking things on it, okay, maybe it justifies the price. I don't really need to use it or play it before I see. Like, it just depends. The presentation was right here. They showed me everything they showed me, and after seeing
this game specifically, yeah.
After seeing I waited till after the presentation to say this, because had they showed me some shit where I was like, okay, well now I get why it's $80, I wouldn't be saying this right now. But I watched it. And I don't feel like that at all.
No, I mean, I agree. I don't see $80 value. But what I'm saying is, like, if you showed me the presentation for Ultimate while I'm playing Smash 4, I can make the argument it's not worth the $20 to buy the game for $80.
Well, it's $60, but it just depends. Like I said.
No, I'm saying if it was 80, if they were like, yo, we're gonna put out Ultimate and it's $80, and they did the presentation, everything was the same. I don't know if most people would sit there and be like, yeah, I'll pay 80.
Well, maybe they wouldn't pay 80, but like I said, I could still understand it at least. This one I can't understand. And it didn't jump. It didn't jump 10. It jumped. No. How old is How much is regular Mario Kart? It's 70, right? Or is it 60?
It's 60.
It's 60 without the DLC.
Okay, well it jumped $20 and it's still Mario Kart. Like why is it 20 extra bucks?
You ask me all that shit's expensive.
And like I said, I know they're bundling it with the console for $500. They losing money selling this game. So why are they selling it for $80?
That drops the game, what, $30?
It drops either the console or the game 30. I don't know where they're losing the money, but regardless.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, the $30.
And they're giving you a code. It's not even a fucking hard copy. It's a fucking digital code.
Hell no.
I have a hot take about physical games, but ain't nobody trying to hear that right now.
Oh God. Anyways, they giving you the Switch and a code for the game for $500. So why the fuck is the game 80? Are they trying to incentivize you to buy a console that much? It sounds like it to me. They really, really, really want you to buy the console. So much so that they're willing to take $30 off the game. Like, what the fuck is this? I don't get it. I don't get why this particular game has to be $80.
You said 90 for physical. I didn't say that.
No, that's how much it's gonna cost physical though.
Oh.
This game is gonna cost 90 physical. Because for some reason the games are $10 more if you buy the physical version, even though you're just getting a license to play it online.
Wasn't that? Was that actually true?
That's what they said.
I thought that was only in Europe.
Oh, only in Europe? 70.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, this misinformation wouldn't be floating around if they just told us the fucking prices of shit in the fucking direct.
No, they didn't say anything.
They again avoided telling us the price because they know that shit is crazy. How are you trying to sell somebody some shit without telling them the fucking price, bro? They know $80 is fucking crazy, so they continuously avoid saying that. Like, what?
All that shit drops on their website. They can avoid that.
The entire first direct we watched, they didn't tell us the price of the console or any game or any upgrade in the entire direct, and they still did it. They know $80 for a game is fucking crazy, bro.
We had to find out through terrible word of mouth because it was all misinformation for the most part anyway.
They know that shit, bro. There's no way they don't know that shit. You know the whole fucking chat talking about drop the fucking price the whole time.
Drop the price! Drop the price!
Nah, that shit's insane, bro. I mean, obviously, I'm getting the bundle regardless. It's obviously. I mean, I'm getting one. I don't know about anybody else. I know I'm getting one.
I'm also getting one.
They gonna catch me while I'm working, bro. I'm gonna get screwed over.
I'm gonna be mad as fuck if that happened to me, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It just doesn't sit right with me that the bundle's 500 and the game is 80. That doesn't make any sense to me.
This shit cannot be confirmed 90, bro. There's no way.
No, that's Europe only. In the US, it'll be the same. It'll be.
But 80's still disgusting, bro.
I agree.
That's what I really wanted to gain from this presentation. I wanted to see why it was 80. If it's
How much they say this?
If it's just 80 because the game looks nice and there's a bunch of shit to do, obviously that's cool, right? But specifically, why? is what I was looking for. Like, specifically, what have y'all done?
They should have just straight up said, bro, making these games is expensive. We're raising the price. It's too expensive to make these games. Just say that, and I'm fine.
How much they say the Switch was?
They can't even say that because that's not true, bruh. They go, bro, whatever they spent, they gonna make back 15 billion fold. Like, it don't matter.
Yeah. The console's $450. The bundle with Mario Kart's $500.
Christ, Jesus.
That's what we were told before. I don't know if that's gonna change or not, but that's all we have.
I also would accept the fact that they were just honest and said, "Yo, inflation."
Yeah,
I mean,
just
I don't.
Even if that was the reason, all I was looking for was a reason, and I didn't get one.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But that, for me, that'd be reason enough. It's
yeah, no. Whatever the reason would be, even if it's not a good reason, whatever the reason was, I have to take that, right? Like, I can't change what they did, but they still didn't give me one. They just said, "Hey, play Mario Kart and you can drive wherever you want." Like, okay, why is it $80 fucking bucks?
Because like that's 80, and then I'm gonna look at the Donkey Kong game and be like, why is it 70? Is this a lesser game? Is it not worth it? Like, what is this?
I mean, there's obviously way more content in Mario Kart if you care to go through it all. Clearly, like, probably.
But now they're telling me that off the price. I ain't never gonna find out.
Nah, they gotta keep it flat. I'm betting everything finna be 80.
Nah,
I
they
mean,
already,
Donkey
they
Kong's
already
already
said
70.
Donkey Kong 70.
And
They said, oh.
And then
My gripe,
the
is with
website did.
My gripe is with Mario Kart specifically. This entire time I said, okay, I'm gonna find out why this game is $80 during the presentation, and I still ain't find out, bro.
What is it? The remaster they're making for Bravely Default. That's game's like 50, I think.
Is Pokemon gonna be 80? There's literally no fucking way, and if it is, they lost me.
Oh, it will be. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. It will be.
If Pokemon goes over $60, they fucking lost me, bro. Cause what the fuck business do they got charging anybody over $10 for the crap they be making?
There's about to be 250 Pokemon in the.
You gonna buy it no matter what? No, I'm literally telling you out of my mouth right now that I'm not going to. If Pokemon becomes more than fucking, bro. If I see an $80 Pokemon game, that shit better be elite. If it's not, I'm out of there. That's too much. Doesn't make any sense. I can't possibly, in good faith, pay that much for a fucking Pokemon game.
They're not gonna make Za $80, are they? Oh no!
Hey, just watch, bro. Just watch.
That shit might be 70 though.
That Switch edition,
Yeah,
bro,
bro,
that Switch 2?
The Switch 2, if the Switch 2, bro. Hell no, bro. Bro.
Oh, they making a regular Switch version?
Yeah.
Because that's what it was shown on.
Bro, they cannot genuinely charge that much for a fucking shitty ass 360p ass fucking game, bro. Like, get that shit the fuck out of my face, bro.
Like... They will, and it's gonna break records for the series. They always do this shit.
Cause see, I don't know what y'all think, but me personally, Scarlet and Violet was a huge, that was a big ass straw to fall on my back. That was a big ass. That was a lot of pounds to carry. Scarlet and Violet is easily one of the worst games ever fucking made in the history of mankind.
And it broke fucking records.
Yeah.
Disrespectful.
So if shit continues the way it is and shit gets more expensive, ain't no fucking way I'm buying another Pokemon game, bro. As long as they get better over time, then I can justify it. But if I see an $80 price tag and I see the trailer of the game and it's in 360p and everything's fucking crusty and there's no textures anywhere, I'm out of there, bro. Fuck out. That shit's crazy.
They should have never left sprites.
I mean, leaving sprites wasn't really the issue. They just need
I don't know about that one.
They need some competent individuals to make a game, and they also need enough time to make a game. And they don't have either, clearly.
Nah, they should have never left sprites. My whole fucking opinion.
Well, you wouldn't be saying that if Pokemon wasn't ass.
If that shit look crazy, man.
Yeah,
I don't know about that, bro.
Yes,
Back in
you
the
do,
sprite days,
man.
that shit was kind of.
If Pokemon was fucking tough and in sick 3D and had good graphics and shit, that shit would be clean, but it's just not.
You would not be asking for sprites.
Yeah, if
Who the fuck was playing Pokken Tournament?
Well, I
It
played
was
the fuck
3D,
out.
ain't nobody was on it.
I played the fuck out that game.
A lot of people.
It also sold millions.
I
of
don't know
copies.
about that, bro.
Bro, that don't even got nothing to do with what we talking about. We talking about an actual Pokemon game, not a fucking side game. The hell?
Well, I'm talking about the 3D quality.
But the team that makes Pokemon didn't make that game.
Yes, they should have never switched to 3D.
Bro,
They couldn't handle that shit.
Like I said, bro, if Pokemon wasn't dog shit, you wouldn't be saying it.
Okay, but listen to this. You got games like Dragon Quest 12. They got a whole 3D option or a sprite option, and that game's
Yeah, now
$60.
let me be absolutely clear. It is also the mechanics of the games that did become dookie. Absolutely. I'm half fucking around. I'm half serious, but mainly, yeah, you're
The
right.
mechanics didn't change that much.
All right, fuck what they talking about. I'm about to leave. Sword, you said Scarlet Violet DLC's busting though. Man, fuck that entire fucking dog shit ass, trash ass game, bro. Shut that shit up, bro. Niggas love dog shit around here. I can't stand this shit. I'm leaving.